next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18 Rabbit. 18 Rabbit. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check go.
2nd and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back at 60.
Man in motion here.
79 Bronco.
Love gonna air this out to start. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
19 Lions.
Third down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. He'll go quickly to the right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. He's trying to push the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
To throw here on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Connects with Cook. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, looking to throw. Cook calls it in. He's contained at the line for no gain. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Second and 10 now. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 21-zip already. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Stays in the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Love throwing on 4th. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chinn has got it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. Taking a deep shot here. That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 1st down from the red zone. Hauled in left side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Here we go, here we go.
Love now to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
19 Tiger.
And goal, Indianapolis.
Check go.
McLaughlin does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the Ravens' 3-yard line.
Love now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles. Let's go now.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
Brings up
4th down, here's Love. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted! The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Ravens are gonna have it. And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Let's go. Come 19. Come 19. Ready?
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
7 Pirates. Go. Dragon 60. Ready?
Throwing it again on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. He's going deep down this side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
70 ready. 79 Morocco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Takes the handoff, now Love. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Love out of the shotgun. The back grabs it. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 Bobcats. Shut up. 18, Pioneer. Come 19. Come 19.
And they send a man in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens looking at 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Set. Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
2nd and 16.
Dragon 60.
At the 39-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Warrior 70. Check go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Here's the snap on 4th. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Colts have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
First down 10 at their own 48-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Go. 19 line. Let's stay 19.
Here's Love to throw. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Has a lane inside the 25. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Cowboys. Here we go. Set. 18 left. 18 left. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19, 18. 60 back now. 18. Pioneer. Set. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Love from the gun. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready to run.
They've got a man in motion. McLaughlin goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Love throwing on 4th. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown!
To number 89.
The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights.
Next to score.
And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game.
14.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
19 Tiger. Set.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
70.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. The penalty makes this 3rd and 2 now.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Go.
Pass play now. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
19 tight. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Ready. Mustang 19. Check go.
Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Shaggle. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lion. Check smash. Check smash. 17 Pioneer. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Pressure coming for Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing his love on 3rd. This one's taken in by Hill. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 4th down, here's Love. He's got it to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Love now. Taken in by Hill, right side. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. A.J. Terrell making that stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Love. Completes this one to Hill. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. First down from the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And they're going to need a first down just to get back to where a touchback would have been, Brock. He's out at the 20. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 5. Got his target. It's Higgins.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To throw here on first down. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
79 Broncos.
They'll throw it again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 34-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that brings up 4th and long.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go, set. Tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lion. Check go.
Looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Thrown on first down, Love. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Colts.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Love out of the shotgun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Love from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Love to throw again. On a quick slant, it's Njoku. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19. Hurt. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
the air with Love. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. The juke gets him some running room. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw it on 1st down. Pass complete to Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And they'll pitch it out to him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Here we go, set! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Dragon 60!
Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Go!
Back to throw it. Cook calls it in. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Cook at 19! 79 Broncos! 60 Mavericks! 60 Mavericks!
Looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. 30. The 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
29. Ravens 28.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air following the pick six. On the move, headed right. Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Connects with Cook. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Third down and 9.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's throwing deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on fourth down.
Set. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
They are throwing it again. On target to his man Higgins. They'll come up first and 10. Back to throw. Got his target, it's Higgins. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens have taken the lead late. It's a James Cook touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
setting up to pass. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun now for Love. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. On first down, they'll run. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Love out of the shotgun. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. We'll see what the Colts do facing a huge 2-point conversion attempt.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Check! 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 Check go!
Love from the gun. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try the right side with Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another one for Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.